What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Kinda Grown podcast. It's Nicholas Evans. I had a moment this week. It wasn't me, but I experienced it with a friend. My friend did it. Have y'all ever made a comment or a joke that just didn't land? No one, it was so dumb that they laughed. They didn't actually think it was funny, but you just sounded so stupid that it was. Me and some of my friends were talking, and he, they just said something so stupid. And it just didn't land. Your brain is like, yeah, we're saving that. We're definitely gonna revisit that later. Your brain has a folder labeled embarrassing moments open randomly, and it just pulls from whenever it wants. You could be having a good day, everything's going smooth, and your brain's like, hey, remember that thing you did back in 2018? And you're sitting there like, why are we sitting here right now? That's what this episode is. It's not deep. We're not solving anything today. Nothing's growing. Nobody's journaling. Nobody's becoming 1% better. We're just breaking down little moments where your brain slightly betrays you and makes something small feel way bigger than it actually is. And let's start with what we were talking about. Telling a joke that doesn't land is one of the quickest ways to lose confidence in real time. Because when you say it, you're expecting at least something, not a standing ovation, but like a little laugh. That was decent. Something. But instead, nothing. Just silence, and it's never dramatic silence either. It's that short pause that feels like the room just looked at you collectively, like, all right, and your brain immediately goes, okay, yeah, that shit did not hit at all. Now you gotta decide what type of person you are under pressure, because this moment reveals character. Some people double down, which is crazy. They'll say the joke again, slightly different, like, no, wait, listen, no, we heard you the first time. It didn't work then, it's not gonna work now. Other people try to explain the joke, which is the worst you can do, because now you're basically saying, no, let me tell you why that should have been funny. That's trying to convince people you are funny, and that shit never works. And then there's the elite response, the people who just go, yeah, that shit did not hit. Honestly, that's the funniest version of the moment, because now you're in on it. Now the room relaxes. But what's funny is you can tell the same joke in a different setting, and it kills. Same words, different room, different energy. So sometimes it's not even you, it's just the environment said not today. Another thing that's very similar to that is like calling someone the wrong name. It's one of those mistakes where your soul leaves your body for a second. Because you'll say it confidently too. Like, what's up, Jake? And immediately you know before they even react. And your brain already hits you with the, yeah, that's not Jake. Now you're correcting yourself mid sentence. I mean, like, wait, my bad. And now the moment is awkward because names are personal. That's like the one thing you're supposed to get right about someone. Out of everything in a conversation, that's the bare minimum. And somehow we still mess it up. And the worst part is when you kind of know their name, but not confidently. So now every interaction becomes a strategy. You avoid saying their name completely. Yo, like, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Yeah, man. You're dancing around it, hoping someone else says their name first so you can confirm it. You ever be in a group like, yeah, what did blank? What did he say again? Just fishing for information. This might be the most unnecessary thing our brain does. Like you're just driving around and not even thinking about it, then your brain randomly hits with that one awkward, embarrassing moment. Like you could be driving, eating, scrolling on your phone, and out of nowhere, I don't know what triggers it. Like, hey, remember that one embarrassing thing you did in like fourth grade? And now you're back there mentally, fully reliving it, and your body reacts too. You just like randomly cringe by yourself, like physically make a face, shake your head. You might even say something out loud like, nope, nope. Like you're trying to cancel the memory, but it's already playing. And the crazy part is, nobody else remembers it. That moment you were playing, everybody else forgot, but your brain kept it for what? There's no benefit or lesson. It's just like, yeah, let's remind him real quick. Like one of those types of moments is like misreading the vibe in a room. Misreading the vibe is dangerous because you don't realize it immediately, You walk in confident, energy is high, joking around, talking, and then slowly you realize this is not that type of room. Nobody else is matching your energy. You're the only one talking like that, and now it's too late to go back and change it. Nobody else is matching your energy. You're the only one talking like that. Now it's too late because you already entered like that. You ever laugh a little bit too loud, and then nobody else is laughing like that. You finally realize like that you can't be like that in this room. Now you're adjusting in real time, trying to recalibrate your whole personality. This next one happens so fast you don't even get a chance to stop it. Like, for example, someone says, enjoy your meal, and you hit them with the you too, instantly, no thought, and then your brain catches up like they're not eating. There was no reason to say that. Now it's too late. You can't go back. You can't be like, no, wait, I take that back. So you just keep walking like nothing happened, but internally you think, why am I like this? This is one of the most high pressure moments in conversation. Happened a lot at school. You weren't listening. Let's be honest, you were there, but not really. And then suddenly they hit you with the right or like, Nick, what do you think? Now you're on the spot and you have no idea what you're agreeing to. You could be agreeing to anything. They could have just said something serious, something emotional, and you're like, yeah, yeah, just hoping it fits. You're gambling with responses that you have no idea about. Now this one's extra short, or not extra short, but shorter than most, because I'm like working on a bunch of stuff for Kind of Growing Studios. So stay tuned on all the upcoming podcasts. Don't get stuck on all these moments like you just made a scene when in reality everyone moved on instantly. So if you've had one of those moments recently, you're fine. Everybody else is doing the exact same thing. They just don't talk about it. I'm Nicholas Evans. This is the Kind of Grown podcast, and if your brain decides to replace something embarrassing later tonight, just know it's probably the 10th time you've done that. I'll see you next week. Peace.